Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. So today we're going to be diving into an article from The Motley Fool, published January 14th, 2025. It's about CRISPR Therapeutics.
Interesting.
A company that's been making waves in the world of gene editing.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to explore their groundbreaking treatment for blood disorders, their financial standing, and this potential blockbuster therapy in their pipeline.
It's a pretty fascinating company for sure. They're really pushing the boundaries of medicine.
Yeah.
Trying to balance this incredible scientific innovation with the realities of, the market.
It's a tough business.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So let's start with CRISPR Therapeutics itself.
Okay.
Founded back in 2013.
Right.
They use this revolutionary gene editing technology called CRISPR-Cas9 to develop gene therapies. So imagine
it's
having a set of molecular scissors.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That can target and edit specific genes with incredible precision. That's
the power of CRISPR.
That's the power.
It really is transformative. And what's remarkable is that CRISPR Therapeutics already has an FDA-approved treatment on the market.
Oh, wow.
Called Casgevy.
Oh, okay.
And it's used to treat sickle cell disease and beta-thalassemia.
Wow.
Two debilitating blood disorders.
So we're not just talking about theoretical potential here. They're actually delivering life-changing treatments to patients.
That's pretty amazing.
But the article also highlights some interesting predictions from Wall Street analysts.
Oh, yeah.
Bank of America and Truist believe CRISPR Therapeutics stock could more than double in value by 2026.
That's interesting. Definitely caught the attention of investors.
Yeah.
Bank of America has a price target of $85 per share.
Okay.
While Truist is even more bullish, predicting it could hit $100.
Wow.
But it's important to remember these are just predictions.
Right.
And the stock market
is inherently
unpredictable.
Yeah.
Those analysts won't be the ones losing money if their predictions are off.
Right, exactly.
But it does make you wonder, what's driving this optimism?
Yeah.
Is it just hype or?
Yeah. Is there real substance?
Is there substance?
Well, the potential of gene editing is immense, and CRISPR Therapeutics is at the forefront of this field.
Yeah.
But I think to really understand their prospects, we need to kind of delve deeper into their current treatment.
Okay.
Casgevy.
All right.
And why its sales haven't quite lived up to expectations.
Right. The article mentions that Casgevy sales have been slower than anticipated.
Yeah. And it seems like the very nature of the treatment poses some unique challenges.
Yeah. Like manufacturing.
Manufacturing personalized gene therapies is incredibly complex and expensive because
it's custom, basically.
It's customized. You're essentially creating a customized treatment for each individual patient.
Yeah, think about it.
If it works.
If this one-time treatment works perfectly, there's no need for repeat customers.
Right.
Which is fantastic news for patients.
Yeah.
But it creates a very difficult situation for a company trying to
generate revenue.
Generate consistent revenue.
It's like they solved one problem.
Right.
But created another.
Yeah.
Yeah, the article even states that only 50 patients had started the Casgevy treatment process.
Wow.
By the end of December 2024.
That's a very small number.
Which begs the question, how do you market a potentially curative one-time treatment?
That's tough. It's uncharted territory.
Yeah.
Traditional pharmaceutical marketing models just
don't apply.
Don't apply here.
Yeah.
CRISPR Therapeutics needs to find innovative ways to reach patients and healthcare providers while also navigating
all the complexities.
The complexities of insurance coverage and reimbursement.
Right.
For such a novel therapy.
So while Casgevy is a remarkable scientific achievement,
absolutely,
it's clear that translating that into commercial success is a whole different ballgame.
It is.
And speaking of financial realities, the article also gives us a glimpse into CRISPR Therapeutics' current financial situation.
It's not all rosy.
Okay.
They are operating at a loss.
Okay.
Having spent $329 million in the first 9 months of 2024.
Wow.
Now, that might sound alarming.
Yeah.
But it's not unusual for biotech companies that are heavily investing in research and development.
They're betting on the future.
Exactly.
But as you said, it's not just about innovation. It's also about sustainability.
Sustainability. Exactly.
Do they have the resources to continue pushing the boundaries of gene editing?
Well, the good news is they do have a substantial cash reserve.
Okay.
Almost $1.9 billion as of November 2024.
Wow.
So this gives them a significant buffer to continue operations and to fund their ambitious research programs.
That's reassuring. It gives them some breathing room
Yes.
to focus on what they do best.
Exactly.
Which is developing these potentially groundbreaking treatments.
Absolutely.
And that brings us to this potential blockbuster in their pipeline, CTX112.
Yes.
Which the article highlights as a possible game changer.
CTX112 is an experimental treatment for a range of blood cancers, and what makes it particularly intriguing is that it's an off-the-shelf solution.
Oh, okay.
So unlike Casgevy, which requires personalized manufacturing,
right,
CTX112 doesn't need to be tailored to each individual patient.
So that sounds like it could address some of the manufacturing and distribution challenges they've encountered with Casgevy?
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine the potential impact if they could produce a readily available and effective cancer treatment.
I mean, the implications are huge.
Yeah.
But of course, it's still early days.
Right.
CTX112 is currently in clinical trials.
Okay.
And while early results are promising, there's a long road ahead before it could potentially reach the market.
The article mentions a phase 1 trial where a significant number of patients responded positively to CTX112, with some even achieving complete remission.
That's right.
What's striking is that these patients had already tried and failed other treatments.
Yeah, that's what makes these early results so compelling.
Yeah.
If CTX112 can offer hope to patients who have exhausted other options, it could truly revolutionize cancer treatment.
Yeah, it seems like CRISPR Therapeutics is walking this tightrope.
Yeah.
Between pushing the boundaries of science and navigating the complexities of the market.
They are.
On one hand, they have Casgevy,
right,
this revolutionary treatment facing commercial challenges.
Exactly.
And on the other hand, they have CTX112,
right,
a potential blockbuster still in its early stages.
It's a fascinating case study. In the world of biotech.
Absolutely, and this raises some crucial questions.
It does.
Given the potential of CTX112 and its easier to manufacture off-the-shelf format.
Yes.
How might its market success compare to Casgevy's if it receives FDA approval?
That is the question.
What factors might influence this?
Lots to think about.
These are the questions we'll explore as we continue our deep dive into CRISPR Therapeutics.
Looking forward to it.
So we've got this potential game changer in CTX112.
Yeah.
But it's still in the clinical trial phase.
Right.
What are some of the hurdles that CRISPR Therapeutics needs to clear to actually get this treatment to market and into the hands of patients?
Well, even with promising trial data, there's always, the possibility of unforeseen complications or setbacks.
Yeah.
We've seen it time and time again in the world of drug development.
Yeah.
What works in a small group of patients doesn't always translate to success in a larger population.
It's a reminder that science is rarely a straight line from discovery to cure.
Exactly.
It's a process of trial and error, rigorous testing, and sometimes having to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, you got to be willing to kind of start over sometimes.
Absolutely.
And even if the clinical trials continue to show positive results, CRISPR Therapeutics still needs to secure FDA approval. That involves submitting a comprehensive application package with detailed data from their trials, manufacturing processes, safety protocols.
So much paper.
Oh, tons and tons of paperwork.
Wow.
The FDA then conducts a thorough review, which can take months, if not longer.
Yeah, that regulatory process is critical.
Oh, absolutely.
To ensure the safety and efficacy of any new drug. But I can imagine it's a nerve-wracking time for a company like CRISPR Therapeutics.
Absolutely. So much is riding on getting that green light.
Absolutely. But there is a potential silver lining.
Oh, yeah.
The article mentions that the FDA has granted CTX112 a regenerative medicine advanced therapy designation.
Interesting.
This is a big deal because it means the FDA recognizes the potential of CTX112 and is willing to expedite the review process.
Okay, so that could actually shave off some valuable time.
Yeah.
Potentially getting this treatment to patients sooner.
But even with FDA approval, there's the whole question of accessibility and affordability.
Oh, yeah, you've hit on a crucial point.
Yeah.
Developing a breakthrough treatment is only half the battle.
Right.
Ensuring that patients can actually access and afford it is a challenge in itself.
Especially with a cutting-edge therapy like this, which I imagine comes with a pretty hefty price tag.
That's a key question that the article doesn't explicitly address.
Yeah.
How will CRISPR Therapeutics price CTX112?
Right.
Will insurance companies cover it? These are
big questions.
Complex issues that will ultimately impact how widely this treatment can be adopted.
It's a reminder that even in the world of biotech, where these scientific breakthroughs are happening at an incredible pace, real-world factors.
Yeah.
Like cost and access play a significant role.
Absolutely. It's a delicate balancing act between advancing scientific innovation and ensuring equitable access to these life-changing treatments.
So if we take a step back and look at CRISPR Therapeutics as a whole, they have a lot going for them.
Yeah, they do.
They're pioneers in gene editing with an FDA-approved treatment already on the market, a potential blockbuster in their pipeline, and a healthy cash reserve to fuel their ambitions.
All good things.
But they're also facing some real challenges.
For sure.
Casgevy sales haven't taken off as they'd hoped. And the success of CTX112 is still far from guaranteed.
It's a classic example of the high-risk, high-reward nature of the biotech industry. There's immense potential, but also a lot of uncertainty.
For sure.
Investors and analysts are clearly excited about CRISPR Therapeutics prospects. But as the article wisely points out, it's important to approach this with a healthy dose of caution.
Especially given that CRISPR Therapeutics is currently operating at a loss. It seems like their future success hinges on overcoming these challenges and turning their scientific breakthroughs into commercial viability.
They need to find a way to boost Casgevy sales, navigate the regulatory hurdles for CTX112, and ultimately prove that their gene editing technology can not only transform medicine, but also create a sustainable business.
It makes you wonder, with all these factors at play, how might the market success of CTX112 compare to Casgevy's assuming it gets FDA approval?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's no easy answer.
I don't think so.
It's almost like a thought experiment. Imagine we're fast-forwarding a few years. CTX112 has received FDA approval and is being hailed as a revolutionary cancer treatment. But will it follow the same trajectory as Casgevy, or will its off-the-shelf format and potential for broader application lead to a completely different outcome?
That's where things get really interesting. We have to consider the different factors that might influence the market success of these two treatments. Their target patient populations, manufacturing complexities, pricing strategies, and even how healthcare providers perceive and adopt these novel therapies will all come into play.
It's a complex equation with a lot of moving parts.
It really is.
And that's what makes it so fascinating.
Precisely. And this brings us to the heart of this deep dive. We've provided you with the information and the insights. But now it's time for you to put on your thinking caps and draw your own conclusions.
All right. So we want you, our listeners, to consider the potential scenarios.
Think about it.
What factors do you think will play the biggest role in determining the market success of CTX112 compared to Casgevy? What obstacles might CRISPR Therapeutics encounter along the way?
We've laid the groundwork. Now it's your turn to dig deeper, connect the dots, and explore the possibilities.
We've been exploring the potential of CTX112 and pondering if its off-the-shelf nature could be the key to unlocking wider market success compared to Casgevy. It's a question that leads to some pretty thought-provoking
it really does.
considerations. What's so intriguing is that, this scenario really highlights a fundamental tension in the biotech industry. The pursuit of groundbreaking science versus the realities of business.
They're trying to solve two equations at once. One for scientific innovation and another for
financial sustainability. Exactly. And in the case of CTX112, the potential for broader application and easier manufacturing could make it a more attractive proposition from a business perspective, but there's a human side to this equation too.
Absolutely. Ultimately, it's about improving patient outcomes.
Exactly. So how does all this information equip you, our listener, to think critically about CRISPR Therapeutics and its future?
We've unpacked the company's successes and challenges, their financial situation, the potential of their pipeline. But this deep dive isn't about giving you a definitive answer.
It's about giving you the tools
to analyze the situation and draw your own conclusions.
Think about the broader context.
Yes.
What does the success or failure of CRISPR Therapeutics mean for the future of gene editing?
It's a field with immense potential, but also ethical considerations. that we need to grapple with as a society.
The Motley Fool article touches on the financial aspects.
Right.
But it doesn't delve into
broader societal implications.
There's broader societal implications.
That's something we encourage you to consider.
Because these scientific advancements will impact all of us in one way or another.
They will.
This deep dive is just the starting point.
It is.
It's about sparking your curiosity.
Exactly.
Encouraging you to explore further.
Keep learning.
We've provided the framework, but it's up to you to
fill in the details.
Fill in the details, do your own research question assumptions.
Yes.
Consider the potential benefits and risks.
And most importantly, never stop learning.
Yeah.
The world of biotech is constantly evolving, and staying informed is crucial to understanding the forces that are shaping our future.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into CRISPR Therapeutics.
It was fun.
We hope you found it insightful and thought-provoking.
I hope so.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Keep exploring.
Keep questioning.
Keep questioning.
And keep diving deep.